What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Spirit Baby Kel, and we back with another timeless message. 9 times out of 10, if you hear right now, this message probably meant for you. So take what resonate, leave the rest out. All is for the highest good, no harm and none. No deception, no trickery. Let's dive right into it. We're going to see where Absolute Source God, the Ascended Masters, Yahshua, Lord Ganesh, Lord Shiva, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, you know, all the good guys, as you would say. But yeah, we're gonna see what message they have for us today, or what they've been trying to convey to us, trying to give us clarity on, or trying to bring to us. So you already know how it goes. We're gonna start with the Keepers of the Light Oracle to see what the Ascended Masters and spiritual guides connecting through this reading. So let's dive right into it. I hope y'all having a blessed, abundant day, week, month, year. I see you peace, blessings, and healing. Whenever you see it, timeless message. You know what I'm saying? This ain't to no specific zodiac. This ain't to no specific person. If you come across it, it's probably meant for you. So pay attention to the signs. Cthulhu, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Cthulhu. My boy looking a little Arabian. I promise you. Charity, prayer, and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. You already know. All you gotta do is ask and you shall receive. I bet you this Bridget. Yep. Bridget, inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize you have the power. There's one. Kalima. Facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So you basically already know, probably already know what you're supposed to be doing, what your purpose is. You probably already know how to get to where you're trying to go, get what you're trying to get. All you gotta do is ask and receive. Because the only person that's gonna be able to do that with you. But you gotta be able to do that without no fear and use your strength and have faith knowing that the universe gonna do this for you. Because them changes occurring. You just gotta get over the self-limiting beliefs, the fear. You know how I go. Now let's get into the next deck, the Light Seals. Upside down. King of Swords. Ooh, that's some mental energy. Ooh, Justice. Justice flew out. I was just like, alright, just let you do your thing. Justice will be served. He got a crow above him with an owl beneath him. That's pretty dope. Final cards. Bro, there's a lot of mental energy. King of Swords, Justice, 5 of Swords. That's what they're moving back to. Coming back to your wholeness. King of Swords matched with the Cthulhu, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. So using your knowledge and then turning it into wisdom. You don't just know nothing, you implement something. 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Wow. Yeah, you felt like you lost out on something, or you had to get away from a situation, or something with this justice and 5 of swords, because you're going to feel like you lost out on something. You know, you don't get everything you want, but everything happens for the highest good, especially when you acting out of purity, you acting out of true intentions. King of Swords, you mentally thinking on, I mean, not mentally thinking on it, but you trying to be logical. And not just logical, but logical with wisdom. Like, yeah. Let's see if you gonna have to make the right choice. Then it seems like you need to ask heaven for the justice that you need. You be able to get out of these situations you're probably in. Wow. To get out of these situations that you in, to balance everything back out. But you're gonna come out of it with the 5 of Swords feeling like you left out on something. Which gonna knock you back into like 8 of Pentacles energy. You getting back into your trades, you doing your different, you know, skills, talents, gifts that you do, and you putting them to work. And 10 of Cups, after you know, do what you need to do, this here comes the emotional fulfillment, here comes the abundance, here comes the peace, family stability. Oh, man. The end of a cycle into a new, happier one, as you would say. Will be justice though. You in some type of energy. Not that it just got you out your head, but it's making you think so logically and with wisdom, so you can go and get the justice you receive, which gonna leave you kind of, you know, heartbroken, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Where you feel like people that ran off with something, you mentally overthinking. But then you're going to get back to it and start working back on your gifts, talents, arts, crafts, which is going to lead you right back into that emotional fulfillment, happiness, abundance, living it up into a new cycle. Let's see what the Earth Warrior cards got to say. I'm going to put in 2 of these. These bitches so long. Not bitches, but yeah, they so long. Golly. Panthera, the precious and rare. Last card. Puo, Puio, guardian of the Amaku. Yeah, guardian of the Amaku. Kind of threw it for you. Final deck, Beyond Lumeria. Ether, the seamless unspeakable. Transformation. One more card out of these things. Fire. Solaris Sublime. Ooh, that's like a phoenix. I just had to go and show that one. But yeah, let's dive right into it. We're gonna start out with the first deck, which was Keepers of the Light, Calgary. First card we had was Cthulhu, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Cthulhu, pronounced as Kuthumi, I said it wrong, is an ascended master who appears as a well-dressed Indian man with a golden aura. His teachings were brought to the world by Madame Blavatsky in the 19th century. There are many different theories as to his true identity. Many believe he was a wandering man known as a Rishi in India, dedicated to walking the path of spirit with very few material possessions. Others believe him to have been a well-educated spiritual leader who was given a, oh my God, pseudonym to protect his true identity. I believe that he lived a high life, but through spiritual practice was able to let go of his need for material possessions. Now he helps light workers go beyond the limits set beyond. Now he helps light workers go beyond the limits set by others and cultivate a personal connection to God. Knowledge is learned. Wisdom is remembered. You are in a cloak of wisdom now. Like a Thumi, you have been on a wandering path trying to find answers through study and the insight of others. But now you are uncovering the truth of your own soul. Your soul is leading the way and you are being encouraged to follow. The fog is clearing. The light has come and it is shining on you. Your soul is saying yes. It's your cheerleader. Follow it and trust the endless wisdom within you. Go, go, go. Trust your intuition. And don't just know something. Have the wisdom to not keep going through it. You feel me? Because you remember that you already know it. You know what I'm saying? So you put it into action. I know this is going to lead me here. So I know this is going to lead me here. So I'm going to remember not to go that path if I don't want to go that path. Because it's going to always be there. I know that for sure now. I didn't bump my head so many times. I wondered so many times it got to be there. 11:22 on the clock as I say that. Next card is charity. Prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. Faith, hope, and charity are a trinity of archangels who are dedicated to help us regain our natural traits of kindness, trust, and faith in the highest good. Charity is the twin flame of Archangel Chamuel. She has a great spirit that encourages us to undertake practices of prayer and meditation. Prayer is the way we speak with the divine, and meditation is the way we open ourselves to receive the answers we need to hear. Charity is also the angel who kisses the forehead of all those who pray in support of others. She absolutely loves to see this kindness because he creates an inspirational wave of goodwill to the world. The powerful Archangel Charity is drawing close to you at this time because she has recognized you have goodness in your heart and you have put others first. She brings you thanks and support. Move into prayer and meditation with regard to any decision you need to make at this time. You are being guided to take the time to breathe and receive. Know that you will have a real surge of intuition when it's time to move forwards. Thank the angels for guiding you towards your highest good and welcome charity into your space now. Next card is Bridget. Inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Bridget is a Celtic goddess of Ireland who is closely associated with fire in the time of spring. She is the twin flame of Cernios. She was so well loved by the Celtic people that when Christianity came to Ireland, she was adopted as a saint of holy wells and other holy places. She is a powerful figure who can help us channel our energy into something that is important for our growth. And as she herself has lasted through the ages, she adds longevity to our journey so that we can reach a deep state of wholeness. You can call on her to bring her sacred flames to burn away anything that's not serving you, to bless any new projects you have in mind, and support with fertility. Your spiritual fire is growing within. That dog going crazy over there. He going crazy. Your spiritual fire is growing within. Recognize that the power of your soul is greater than you think. You have come a long way since you began this journey. There's a powerful force within you and you have the ability to create wonderful changes in your own life and inspire those around you to do the same. Be aware of new projects, opportunities, and further ideas that can grow into something larger than you can imagine. Call on the fiery goddess Bridget to light the way ahead. That's dope. That's dope. Final card of this deck is Kalima, Facing Fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Kalima is the Hindu goddess of death and rebirth. She brings old cycles to an end so that we can experience transformation. She is a strong, fierce, fiery, and powerful image of the divine feminine. Many have been intimidated by her, but she is a mother energy and therefore completely loving. She's like a fierce mother protecting her child from harm. She has a dark energy like the night sky, but it consumes fear and leaves only love. She is the twin flame of the god Shiva and has been known to slay his ego so that he can reveal his true loving self. This is a time when you are able to look fear in the eye and move away from it. Fear is just energy, and energy can be changed. This can be an intense experience because the human self is so conditioned that it may be used to operating with fear present. When the fear is gone, it may feel as though an emptiness is there, but there is space for love and miracles to enter. Oh my, that's no joke. So that might be the feeling I always feeling like. I be feeling like it's like it ain't fear. Sometimes it is, but it's like emptiness. So that's what they're saying, that you refill your cup, my boy. You are being filled with the courage of spirit now so that you can move from this phase of your life to the next. Trust the process and call on Kalima to help you release your fear and step into a space that's strong, focused, and courageous. Let's get into the next deck. First card was the King of Wands. No, King of Swords. I'm tripping. Ooh, I was tripping. King of Swords. Intelligence, logic, rules and law, clear thinking, a strong communicator and leader, truth and proof, blending mental and spiritual pursuits, bravery and courage. Intelligent and diplomatic, this king leads with facts, rationale, scientific principles, and a logical mind. He has an affinity for rules and thought, and he suggests finding impartial clarity before you take your next step. Even though he always seeks data and proof, he also knows that blending experience with inventiveness or blending intelligence with emotional and spiritual energies allows for well-rounded success. Be courageous in the pursuit of your path and find your own methodical, confident authority by knowing the way rather than just feeling the way. In shadow, this card can suggest using knowledge to take advantage of others. With truthful communication, it's time to help others in a way that is honest rather than manipulative. Find wisdom in your experience and seek to become the success engineer of your life. With confident, clear thinking, you will find your success. I make intelligent and wise decisions about my future. So you might be too emotional and need to come into your mind a little more. Sort of like me, I try to go off my feelings sometimes. Like for the day, I might be like, I ain't gonna do nothing today because I just don't feel like it. When me doing something after I rested, you know what I'm saying? After I rested, but me doing something might change that whole mood that I might be in, and I might get more accomplished in that day than I ever could have. What's next? Oh, Justice. What's the next card? Natural law, balance, karma, truth, wisdom, legal matters, fairness, cause and effect, integrity, objectivity, perspective, accountability. Justice asks you to learn from your past experiences, the good, the bad, and the fugly. Take it all and grow from it. This energy is not about perfection, but about fairness and honesty. It highlights clarity of motivation and intention, and it asks you to be realistic about the cause and effects of your thoughts and actions. Seek to balance your growth with both positivity and shadow, and learn from the many different parts of you. In your current situation, be impartial as you reframe your reality and work to remove any negative emotional charge from the equation. If fear is causing you to act in a way that you aren't proud of, Seek a variety of perspectives before judging another person's actions to be good or bad. The only true path ahead is you. Is not that is necessary black or white, but it's always one of love. Good karma is delightfully loving, and it can be the most motivating of teachers. The next card is Five of Swords. Conflict, unfair advantage, experience loss, the need to build your skills and your confidence, hollow victories. You may have experienced an unexpected loss that has left you a little bit sore. Sometimes life isn't just fair, and these inequities can drain our energy for much longer than they need to. Often it's the fear of failure that does most of the draining. If you are feeling outsmarted or outjousted, remember that one chapter doesn't define you. Wins and losses are both a part of the human experience, and the keys to self-improvement lie dormant inside the difficulties. Boost your consciousness, upgrade your skills, and build on this experience. In Shadow, we learn that winning isn't everything, especially when deceit is a part of the strategy. The obsessive desire to win can have us stopping at nothing to feel victorious. In the long run, we risk everything we built along the way. You may find yourselves a few steps backward after winning if you are not bringing your integrity to the games. The lessons move me ahead always. Final card of this deck is Eight of Pentacles. No, it ain't the final card. Mastering a skill and expert craftsmanship, the miracle that you put into your work, methodical progress, patience and determination, sole purpose. Patience and determination are the best ways to ensure your success. Mastering this skill can take time and perseverance, and shortcuts are not the best path forward as you build your experience. Remain dedicated to excellence and to developing your unique form. Steady practice, improve, and thrive. Put your miracle, your love, your soul, and your energetic essence into your work, and bring it in a consistent, methodical way. Perfect your craft and imbue joy into the repetitive things that you find yourself doing. Find flow in the details, no matter what it is that you find yourself dedicated to. If you know it's time to move on to something more inspiring, find your plan to do so. Consistent action is called for, and often we feel blocked right before we expand into new levels. It's okay to be imperfect as you learn. As you become the master, find joy in self-improvement to help you get there. With love and determination, I preserve and I become the person I long to be. Final card of this deck. Major changes, major cycles being, closed out. Ten of Cups, community, love, soulmates, harmony in relationships and family, divine connections, heart opening and expansion, wholeness. This card has the powerful energy of connected hearts, giant love, and devoted acceptance. Often seen as the one big happy family card, it is a giant yes for relationships and love, and it predicts your fairy tale ending. And hey, you get to decide what this soulmates and unicorn endings look like. Allow your heart expansive energy to pour into all of your connections, including those with your community. In Shadow, this card suggests that you need to look at how you feel about yourself within relationships. If you are looking for a white picket fence in order to find happiness, remember that your joy will only come from the inside out. By waiting for other people or better things to create your happiness for you, you undermine your power to create feelings of love. Bring gratitude and generosity to your life every day. Focus on others and give them your energy through time, kindness, and service. I live in a state of oneness by bringing harmony and love to my relationships. Next deck. Earth Warriors. Number 30 was the first card. Panthera. The precious and rare. It'd be so hard. Our faith and optimism are not meant to make us complacent, but to encourage us to believe that our action in the world will have a positive and real effect. There are situations where your voice, your courage, and your fearlessness, determination are needed. You will make a difference. Cast helplessness or despair aside and realize the fighter within. Fight for that which needs defending with all of your heart. Do so with compassion, kindness, and mercy, but do not yield. You have the strength to handle any challenge, even the ones that intimidate you. You may feel that you are alone in the fight sometimes, but these are forces of good in spirit. But there are forces of good in spirit and upon the earth that are fighting with you, supporting you, believing in you, assisting you, and championing your success. It may not always feel like it, but you are not in this alone. There is help at hand to uncover a hidden piece of information which will allow truth and justice to prevail. Do not give up on yourself or spirit. When in the face of possible loss, something deep in our soul records in horror. It is a sign that something is not right. It is not a sign that we are too attached or not trusting enough in the divine to figure everything out. It is a sign that we must pay attention and ask for guidance, and then with kindness, courage, and strength, we take appropriate action to safeguard what would otherwise perish. We are not here to be passive consumers or whatever the dominant mainstream consciousness tries to enact in the world, nor the ideologies taught by the counterculture. We are here to learn to awaken the healing power of our own minds in connection with the compassion of our hearts. We are here to become complete human beings, and through that, to live and inspire living evolution for the greater good. We are here to be the revolutionary embodiment of living consciousness, to be the fearless, determined enactors of wisdom. We are here to offer and to aspire, to rebel and refuse, to speak with wisdom, to create through how we choose to be within ourselves, to honor the light in such a way that we protect and preserve what has real value in this world. The body, the earth, and her creatures are not illusions. Saying that they are not real is not spiritual wisdom. That is an unholy deception perpetrated to undermine sacred activists from derailing the devastating behaviors that place profit above all else. The Matses of Brazilian and Peruvian Amazon are known as the Jaguar people. Exposure to outside influences and grabs for their land have changed their economy, introduced disease, and challenged the continuing existence of their culture. Their innate spiritual right to live as they choose has been violated by short-sighted exploitation of lands for financial gain. For we have the power to evoke the protection and corrective divine presence through the wise use of our own free will. When we act consciously, whilst praying for courage, inspiration, assistance, and protection, the action truly creates benefit, and we do not turn against each other, undermining the love and the respect that we are yearning to increase on our planet. Such sacred activism builds self-esteem and boosts our belief in what is possible for wise and courageous people to create together. We become unwilling to be hoodwinked or made to feel impotent in the face of unjust destruction. Instead, we rally and we rise. We gain energy and we become fierce with divine healing energy and wise with compassion. As those who are aware enough to recognize it, treasuring what is sacred, original, and worth preserving in human culture is part of our task. One Matse's wisdom teaching is that the best way to contribute is to be what one does best. There will be many who will want to stop you. Yet black jaguar, a rare variant of the panther species of South America, brings the medicine of fearlessness and a willingness to act, the ability to discover hidden knowledge and unravel secrets. The Matse teas and the black jaguar are rare and endangered, unique treasures upon this earth. Their presence in our consciousness reflects a conversation taking place between our souls and the Divine Mother. She knows how to heal any ills within her realm. All we need to do is follow the urgings of our heart with confidence, and all that we need to know will be imparted so that her beautiful will can be brought to bear. Visualize, image, or feel that a black jaguar is emerging from the night sky. Moonlight shines on black fur. Fearless eyes shine like sunlit amber. The movement is measured, steady, and without hesitation. You sense the absolute certainty and confidence emanating from this sacred creature. Whatever has been holding you back, whatever you can clearly articulate it or not, is severed from your field by one deft swipe from black jaguar. Feel the release with peace in your heart. Say aloud. The spirit of black jaguar reveals my courage, conviction, purpose, and passion. I am free from constraint. I am made ready in this movement and for all movements to come by the grace of the Divine Feminine. I am willing to participate fully in my life, to take action upon the divine urgings of my heart for the greatest good. I would not be shamed in silence. I will take action every day in whatever way I can, with fierce compassion in my heart and sacred rebellious fire in my belly. Many divine purpose manifest through our willingness, talent, and our faith in ourselves, each other, and the divine. May your loving kindness and creative wisdom render my actions of spiritual benefit to all beings. So be it. Ooh. Next card is Puo, number 24. Guardian of the Amaku. No matter how compelling an experience of challenge, darkness, or defeat may seem, you have divine protection and the promise of safe passage through to the dawn. You will see and hear the truth of the light. You shall not be alone on this journey. Soul guides now help you find your true north. If you have been proceeding along a dangerous path, even unknowingly, Puo will navigate you safely away from evil and ill wishing, guiding you back to your higher purpose and sacred path. Information that may have been hidden for a time will come to light. A guiding intelligence is assisting you safely through a situation that is otherwise confusing or dangerous for you. Divine powers are helping you in matters to do with battles, unfairness, or injustice. Whether you are consciously aware of these things or not, trust in the signs that you see, especially in the truth that you hear, sometimes beneath what is being spoken. The accuracy of your insights and perceptions are hiding at this time. In Hawaiian, Amuku refers to venerable ancestors. This oracle also indicates that loved ones on the other side are receiving your prayers and intentions for their healing and sending you love and assistance. That's dope. Okay. This also talks about the Divine Feminine. Puo come as a reminder that the soul realm of the Divine Feminine is real, powerfully active and influentially in the earth realm. Through the impediments and restraints imposed on you by the physical world may seem intimidating, and your mind may become enraged and want to dominate circumstances in response. Puo brings reassurance. She is capable of overcoming the odds against you, freeing you to live as you are spiritually destined to live. Have faith in that which you know to be sacred, even if those around you cannot recognize its true nature. When the Divine Mother comes to you as Puo, she urges you to pay attention to anything that will undermine your joy, distract you from your purpose, and drain your vitality. Claim your right to life and win the spiritual battle by honoring the necessity of your soul expression. Allow Puo to use her lethal talons and unpaired skills in a hunt to locate and destroy any influence that will lead to your diminishment. Be willing to trust, let go, and change course, or affirm your current path and let nothing derail your progress according to your inner soul guidance at this time. You will need a darkened room and or a light eye cover, such as a small scarf, or cover your eyes for this experience. Find a place where you feel safe and secure to rest quietly. Say aloud. I call upon the unconditionally loving protection of the Divine Mother. She contains the divine light so that even in darkness I am completely and divinely protected. I now forgive myself and others for all actions, thoughts, and beliefs that led to the betrayal of the soul. This forgiveness cleanses my heart and my mind. I am now free to honor and respect the sacred order of life and have trust in my divine place within that great order. Now it is time to rest. Cover your eyes or darken the room as you sink into a feeling of being held and rest deep into the darkness. You may feel to image, feel, visualize, or pretend that the great owl guardian, Puo, silently flies around you. You may hear her screech. She hunts down what will harm you. She scares away enemies. You are safe, loved, and protected. When you are ready, you will slowly return to day world. Move, stretch, and ground yourself again. You have completed your healing process. Whew. Let's get into the final deck. The first card is Aether. The seamless, unspeakable, 0-point field, the void, blank canvas, threshold, anything is possible. Time to choose what you want to bring into your life. Endless possibilities, limitless paradox. This illuminated space of no distraction and pure potential is beyond the threshold. It is the silent, meditative moment out of time, the centered and present place beyond the hustle of the mind and outside world. It is where all dreams are birthed, and it is the light we may fear to be darkness. When it is the light we may fear to be darkness, when just for one moment everything ceased to exist. This is the place between worlds, the womb before we incarnate, and from here we can choose where we go. The land has been tilled in readiness for the flowers we wish to see. Outdated doors have been closed, and in the space between the births we open the new ones. We may be perceived as the endless black nothingness. What may be perceived as the endless black nothingness is actually the illuminated eternal, the core that all our fears may be peeled back to. When we step through the darkness, we realize it is only a short distance away from where the white void at the center of creation in heaven. Herein lies the feeling that we may have been striving our whole life to meet, and yet simultaneously, subconsciously running from. In this place of graceful surrender, we may know we are healed and allow ourselves the spaciousness to drop deeper into the experience of our existence. Themes, too elusive and mysterious to define, a knowing without words. The spaces in between, life force energy. Next card is Transformation, number 53, which equals 8. Self-nourishing, going within, time alone, being present with your feelings, cocooning before the butterfly, being gentle on yourself, angelic embrace. This painting started with the name. I needed a hug, so I painted one. During the creation process, the image underwent a profound transformation that paralleled the journey I was taking deep within myself. This card signifies going inwards and being truly present wherever you are at in your process. It emits a sense of self-nurture in space that is held as a container for our delicate and vulnerable gestation periods. The final image is filled with blessings like an angelic embrace. This card emanates from the being, implying that she is creating it for herself. This care emanates from the being, implying that she is creating it for herself. The most powerful healing comes from a place of presence and acceptance for all that doesn't try to fix anything or push things away. Feel whatever you need to feel. It may be hard to be present with some parts of yourself. Bring them into a cocoon of gentle self-love and reflection, and insight will come. The shadows can be released and your heart space will soften. Cry or be angry if this is what you are holding on to, and laugh at the hilarious, ironic, divine perfection of it all. This card beckons you beyond your constructed outer self, where you can dwell into the beautiful abyss of your being. Reveal in the twilight before the dawn and let your wings unfurl. Final and last card. The last card can hit me kind of hard. Number 15, Fire. Solaris Sublime. Duality, Creation, Kundalini. The Rising Phoenix. Bringing conflict into harmony, intensity, transformation, the incredibleness of being alive, coalescence, infinite energy. We live in a dualistic world of light and dark, yin and yang, masculine and feminine. Focusing only on light can repress our shadows. Bringing both sides into balance and being real with our humanness allows us to reach more joy, authenticity, and depth. By accepting and loving all of ourselves as we truly are, we can extend more of this love and have deeper compassion with others. This painting portrays the balanced dance of creation. The greater the distance of separation of duality, the greater the density. As the dragons come together, they dissolve into one with all that is. In this space of coalescence, the fusion brings both sides together in oneness, not just as a re-emerging with the universe, but in an alchemical process of becoming the empowered, creative force we truly are. Themes: passion, motivation, destruction, power, illumination, determination, inner light, forging forward, and transformation. Powerful transformations and justice. So just let go and let the universe do its thing, man. You can't do everything. Sometimes you gotta sit back, let the universe handle it. You can't do nothing most of the time, especially when it comes to outside influences. Most time you gotta call on the universe to see how much that power is and better help you. You feel me? You feel me? So let go and let these changes happen. Let these cycles close out. Again, it's your boy Spirit Baby Kill. Subscribe, like, comment, share how you like my messages. My website will be up in a few days. Email me at insomniacdreams369. Email me at insomniacdreamsasc@gmail.com. If you need a personal reading or anything else, email me and I do the prices and stuff. But yeah, thank you for supporting me. Have a blessed, abundant day, week, month, year, eternity.